Welcome back. It's Rob at Tailgate Trial. Today we're going to be doing a little feature at Shine Auto Wash in beautiful Coquitlam, BC, of the R50 Nissan Pathfinder. The R50 Pathfinder was started production in 1996 years and went on till 2004. What is this? What could this be? Huh. Is this a Cressida? No? No, it's not a Cressida. Ken, what are you doing hiding behind a totem pole?
Why aren't you hiding behind the totem pole?
Well, I already got my morning wood, Ken.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's another beautiful day in the city. Winter day, no clouds. Just chilling in the parking lot here. Mount Baker in the distance, majestic as always. A little bit of haze over it. And, oh, what do we have here? We have a wild JDM with its fender mirrors and right-hand drive. Interesting that this appears because this happens to be my winter car for the season. It's a Toyota Mark II Grande, and what it is it's a GX81 1992 Mark II that I got for the winter. I got it about a few months ago to keep the salt off my GTR, which is parked in the garage right now. So it's got the 1GFE twin cam engine, 2-liter. Some of you may be familiar with the GX81, which has a 1JZ twin turbo engine. This one just has the regular 2-liter. It is fuel efficient, however, so that's why I have it as a winter beater and not the gas guzzler that is the 1JZ. So it's got these nice chrome door handles, and what you might notice as you see this car is it's got also these fender mirrors, which is characteristic of the older cars and taxis of Japan. Get that out of the way here. So this is indeed a Mark II, and I'll just give you a perspective on these fender mirrors because they're one of the most interesting and eye-catching parts of this car. That's an engine, and as you can see, it's a dual overhead cam 24 valve. It's a real 24 valve engine with 2 cams, but it's driven by 1 cam gear, so it's a narrow head design, and it's got 14-inch wheels with the hubcaps that have this Mark II emblem. It shares the emblem with the Cressidas. I believe these hubcaps are actually the same ones that they have in the 14-inch Cressida models. I also did get these new snow tires for this car as it came in from Japan, just to keep it safe, and because I do use this as a winter car, make sure all my cars that come from Japan are safe and roadworthy. That's of primary importance for us. This one here is originally from Tokyo, Japan. It was sold at the Tokyo Toyo Pet. It's the original dealer sticker, which is a really nice touch. Toyo Pet, I believe, was the subsidiary dealer of Toyota, selling the Mark IIs, Crestas, and Chasers, and this kind of larger sedan car. Other features of the era, nice chrome all around. I do like the chrome on these luxury cars, and the chrome door handles, of course. These fender markers, which are a nice feature on the sedans. The Zenkis, they were sold from 1989 to 1990, and then 1991 and 1992, which this one was the Kokis. So the later models were in 1991-92, earlier models were 89 to 90, and it does share the same platform as the Toyota Cressidas that you're all probably familiar with, except the body style is quite different in this one, in that the Cressidas are a true sedan with the B-pillars, whereas this one is a hardtop, which is pillarless, supposedly. Well, not pillarless, but it's got this very minimal B-pillar design. This fender gap here is a huge fender gap here, is like 5.5, maybe 6 finger widths of gap, so probably push the offset out a little bit. and obviously lower the cars with maybe S14 springs or maybe some dedicated coilovers, depending on whether I'd like to register this as a collector car or not.
I don't know if he's actually aware of whether those fender mirrors are going to go through the car wash or not, because he hasn't taken this through a drive-through car wash before, and this isn't touchless. It's going to molest every part of those fender mirrors, I imagine. And if they actually let us through, if they don't say anything about it, I'd be kind of surprised. But if they do, it could be catastrophe, because there's no way to replace those. Literally, he will have to order the whole fender from Japan or have a very large body shop bill. So let's see what happens next.
Embarking on an adventure through a romantic tunnel.
I think the love tunnel is a euphemism for something else, Ken.
Is it? Alright. Here we go on the ramp.
They're going to try to fold in these mirrors, eh?
Mirrors? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things here about liability. We're not liable for damages.
Yeah. Well, it's too late now. We're on the ramp, and the sprayers are going, so... Suspense.
Some strange sounds, but
yeah,
nothing
alarming.
Nothing alarming
so far.
yet. Wouldn't mind at all if it just ended up being lifted off the tracks by the fender mirrors. That's how strong they are.
Looks like I can peek through.
Oh,
It looks like
I heard a thud.
I did.
I heard a thud and I felt it.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. Is it still
I
there?
see the shadows of them, yeah.
Oh, this is so unfortunate. They survived.
Words of wisdom from Rob here. Who we forgot to introduce. He's going to be our resident truck and off-road expert. I think he's got a lot of good insight to provide on trucks and SUVs, as you've noticed probably in the beginning, and as we're coming up to today. Right now, he's got a what is it? A Pathfinder, and what was it called?
R50 Pathfinder. Yeah, that's
I'm
the
not
generation.
too familiar with them.